Hello everyone, let us discuss this interesting geometry problem of triangles which was asked in IIT JEE Advanced exam. That is one of the most toughest engineering entrance exams in the world. So let's take a look at what is given in the question. In the question it was given to us there is a triangle PQR. Two sides of the triangle were given to us, one side is 1, other side is √3. Then it was given to us there is the median of the triangle drawn from point R which is intersecting side PQ at S, and it was given to us there is an altitude which is drawn from point P to the side RQ which meets at its point E, and it was also given to us that these two lines, that the median and altitude, they intersect at point O, and we have to define the area of triangle OES. We have to find this area. One more information that was given to us was the radius of circumcircle of triangle PQR is nothing but 1. So based upon this condition we have to find the area of this triangle, and it was also given to us that PQR is not a right angled triangle. So now let's discuss this question and simplify using properties of triangle. So first property of triangle that comes to my mind is we know two sides of a triangle and radius of the circumcircle. So we can easily use the sine rule to define the third side of the triangle and also the angles of the triangle, because the sine rule states that A upon sine A equal to B upon sine B equal to C upon sine C. Here the angles are PQR, so we can write the side opposite to angle P is small p, so we will write P upon sine P, and side opposite to angle Q is side Q, and side opposite to angle R is side R. So P upon sine P equal to Q upon sine Q is equal to R upon sine R, and this is equal to 2 times the circumradius. So the use of circumradius was this one only, that we know the value of R1. So now we will just put the value P equal to √3, Q equal to 1, and R1 is equal to 1, and we know that the third side is R which we can define. So √3 by sine P equal to 1 by sine Q is equal to R by sine R equal to 2. So √3 by sine P equal to 2 will give us sine P equal to √3 by 2. 1 by sine Q equal to 2 will give us sine Q equal to half. So based on this we can define angle P and Q. We know that if sine P is √3 by 2, the angle inside the triangle can be acute or obtuse. So the angle can be 60 degree or 120, because we know sine 120 is also √3 by 2. Similarly, angle Q can be either 30 degree or 180 minus 30, that is 150 degree. But we have to consider angles such that the sum of angle must be less than 180. So we will consider either 60 plus 30 or 120 plus 30. If you will consider 150 plus 60, sum of angle is 210, which is not possible in a triangle. Same is the case with 120 and 150. So the remaining options are 120 and 30 and 60 and 30. But it was given to us PQR is non-right angle triangle. If you will consider angle 60 and 30, angle P plus Q is 90. So angle R must be a 90 degree. But that is the values which we cannot take. So the values of P and Q which you can take is 120 and 30. These are the only possible values. So now if we will mark those angles, this is 120, this is 30. Total angle sum is 180 degree. So the third angle must be 30 degree, because 120 plus 30 plus 30 is 180 degree. So by looking at this triangle I can see that this is an isosceles triangle. These two opposite angles are equal. So this side must be equal to this side. These are the equal sides. So this R side length will be equal to 1. That you can either observe from this triangle, or what you can do is just put the values of angle. Here 120, here 30, here just put the value 30 degree. And you can find the third side R from here also. R upon sine 30 is equal to 2 multiplied by R1, that is equal to 1, because sine 30 is half. Like this also you can find the third side. Now we know all the three sides of the triangle, we know all the three angles of the triangle. Now let's focus on finding this area of this triangle OES. So let me make this triangle in a bigger figure here. So now to define this area, what I will use the property. Just take a look at this triangle now. This is isosceles, this is the thing which we know. And we are drawing a perpendicular on this isosceles triangle. We know that In isosceles triangle, if you will draw the perpendicular, it will bisect the opposite side. That is the property of isosceles triangle, which can be easily proved because this triangle is congruent to this triangle because opposite sides are equal. This side is also common. Angles are also 30 degree, same kind of angles. So they are congruent triangles. So this side must be equal. It means this is also the midpoint of the opposite side. So now we'll use the property in the triangle. If you join two midpoint of the opposite side of a triangle, so that side will be what? That is parallel to the third side and it is equal to half of the third side. This is the property in the triangle. Two midpoints if you are joining, that is parallel to the third side and equal to half the length of the third side. So SE you can define half multiplied by 1. So this value is half. Next value what we will define is this angle. We can define easily this angle because this angle is 90 degree and this is parallel to this side. So if this is 30 degree, this angle must also be 30 degree, which we can easily define. So if this is 30 degree, whole angle is 90 because this is altitude. So the remaining angle is what? 60 degree. So we can easily define this angle now. Now we will define this side OE. What is side OE? Now take a look at in the triangle again. This is the median. This is the median because this is the midpoint. So this point is what? Intersection point of median, which is nothing but the centroid of the triangle. And we know that the centroid divide the length of median in a particular ratio. What is that ratio? That ratio is 2:1. The ratio is 2:1. This is near the vertex. This is away from the vertex. And the side of length PE we can easily define. What is the side of length PE? We can usually use trigonometry in this triangle and define. P is nothing but 1 sine 30, that you can define using trigonometry. What is sine 30? Sine 30 is nothing but half. So length of side PE is nothing but half and this ratio is 2:1. So this length will be what? 1/3 of 1/2 total length. So this length will be what? 1/3 of 1/2. This is how we have defined this value, that is 1/6. Now we can easily define this area because we know that if you know two sides of a triangle and the angle between them, the area is defined by half into product of sides multiplied by sine of angle between them. So that area is half multiplied by 1/6 multiplied by 1/2 multiplied by sine 60. Sine 60 value we know we can put it equal to √3/2 and just simplify it and you can find the answer, that is equal to √3/48. So this is how we can solve this question by using properties of triangle. And suppose there is a question if I have been asked, yet you have to find the ratio of areas of these two triangles. Then if you can find that, then answer that in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you in the next video.